and that'll come again down to some sort of table. It'll be task by task, risk by risk, and again, this might be one guy working alone. One benefit of having this approach is this table can be filled out by one person. One person who knows the job can fill this table out as the first cut pass. Same with this table here for equipment. This can be done by one person that knows the machinery, knows the engineering. That won't be enough to accept their outcomes because I'll need to have another person that's knowledgeable in that particular process or that particular job to also look at that. But I have got here a way of minimising my resources that are drawn into the analysis. One guy that knows what they're doing does this analysis first. Then another person who's later on in the process, so a couple of days later, a couple of weeks later, it doesn't really matter, comes in with a fresh pair of eyes and reviews what this first person does. So as opposed to like RCM, reliability centred maintenance or a brainstorming, I don't bring the whole team together initially. I bring a competent person to get to the analysis first. He does the first cut pass and someone else that's also competent reviews that work. So now I've got two independent people, parallel activities that hopefully will give us a good outcome in the end.
Do you think some companies would be, managers would be resistant to do this because they don't want to know the answer? Somebody might say, well, why did it take you this long to figure it out?
That issue's going to always be there. Yeah. Anytime you show up somebody that there was actually a better way that they missed, it is going to be a factor. No person likes to have egg on their face. Nobody likes to be embarrassed. So one of the things we're going to have to be very wary of is that very situation, and we have to be extremely tactful. It's not up to us to embarrass guys. We're not here to embarrass them. We're here to find answers. So I guess you're going to find choice words about a better future, successful answers, more likelihood of a good outcome. Your previous experiences have got you this far, which is great, but we can now take you further. And we're going to find words like that because we don't want to embarrass guys. It isn't the point, because if they don't take improvements on, the company won't improve. And that means it's not just their job at risk, it's everybody else's job at risk as well. But we have to be recognising that it's a people-people process. In the end, it's all about people. This whole thing is about people, and we have to be respectful of that scenario.